Hey everyone, and welcome. Today we are going to tackle something that is absolutely key to getting some real clarity in your trading. If you've ever just stared at a chart feeling totally lost by what it's doing, this is for you. We're going to give you a new lens to see right through all that noise. Seriously, this is it. Understanding this one concept is a total game changer. It's not just about finding better trades, it's also about knowing with confidence when to stay away from the bad ones. It's about seeing the market for what it really is, right now. So, let's kick things off. The very first step to getting that clarity is to understand the one fundamental force that actually moves the market. When you strip everything else away, this is all the market is. It's a constant tug of war. If you have more buying pressure, well, prices go up. If you have more selling pressure, prices go down. Simple, right? The trick, the real key, is knowing who's winning that tug of war at any given moment. And that's exactly where momentum comes in. Now, it's not just about how fast the price is moving. It's about control. By learning to read momentum, we get this direct window into who's in the driver's seat. Are the buyers running the show? Are sellers completely dominating? Or are they just stuck in a deadlock? And believe me, even that indecision tells you something incredibly valuable. So how do we see this momentum? Well, our number one tool for the job is the candlestick. Let's do a super quick breakdown of its basic parts. Every single candle has these three parts. You've got the body, that's the fat, solid part. It shows us the confirmed price action, where things opened and where they closed. But then you have the wicks, those thin little lines, and you cannot ignore them. They show you where the price tried to go but was slapped back down. Think of them as failed attempts, showing you pressure from the other side. Okay, so we know the parts, now for the fun stuff. Let's learn to read the story that they tell us. This is where we go from just looking at a chart to actually understanding it. All right, look at that high momentum body on the left. A big, beefy body means one side, either buyers or sellers, was in complete control. They just ran with it. But then you look at the right. A small body tells a totally different story. It screams weakness, or at least a lot of resistance. The side trying to push couldn't really get anywhere because the other team was fighting back hard. Now, the wicks, they tell you how intense that fight was. Little tiny wicks, that means there was almost no pushback at all. The move was clean, and that suggests it's probably going to keep going. But large wicks, whoa, that's a sign of a serious brawl. It shows that price got shoved way in one direction only to be aggressively rejected. This is a huge, flashing neon sign that control might be about to change hands. So here's a super simple process you can use every single time you look at a candle. Step 1, look at the body. Big or small, who's winning? Step 2, check out the wicks. Are they telling you a story of rejection? And finally, step 3, put it all together. What's the final story? Is it continuation, a potential reversal, or just plain old indecision? And really, it all boils down to these four main stories. A continuation candle is just pure power. Weakness shows that things are slowing down. A reversal candle, especially with that long wick poking out one side, is your big warning sign that things might be turning around. And an indecision candle, with those wicks on both sides, the market's basically shrugging its shoulders, telling you we have no idea and that nobody's in control. All right, so reading one candle is cool, but the real magic happens when you zoom out a bit and you see how these candles string together to show you the market's overall phase. Look at the difference here. On the left, a high momentum phase. The moves are fast, clean. It's like driving on an open highway. This is where the trend is your friend. But on the right, that's a low momentum phase. The movement is slow, choppy, just grinding along. Sure, the price might still be inching up or down, but all those wicks and small bodies are telling you that the trend is weak and it's at a much higher risk of falling apart. Okay, enough theory. Let's get our hands dirty and see how this actually works on a live chart. This is where this knowledge really becomes a skill. So, take a good look at this chart. Just based on what we've talked about, who do you think is really in control here? The buyers or the sellers? If you said the sellers, you are absolutely right. And here's why. Here are the clues. The moves down, they're fast, they're strong with big, confident bearish candles. But now look at the pullbacks, when the buyers try to fight back. They're slow, grinding, choppy. And see those wicks popping out the top of the green candles? That's sellers rejecting higher prices every step of the way. It's the character of the move that tells you who's really in charge. Okay, now for a really powerful example. This is about how reading momentum can not only find you great trades, but maybe even more importantly, how it can keep you out of the bad ones. So the setup looked pretty good. The market had shown a ton of selling pressure before, so the logical plan, the high probability plan, was to look for another chance to sell. Everything seemed to be lining up perfectly. But then, bam, the market printed one single candle that just completely changed the entire story. It was a crystal clear signal that the whole dynamic had just been flipped on its head. And this was the signal, this massive bullish candle with pretty much zero wicks on top. It didn't just move up a little, it completely swallowed the entire previous range of price action. That showed a huge, sudden flood of buying pressure coming in. Trying to sell right into that kind of strength, that's like trying to stop a freight train with a fishing net. That one candle was enough to say, nope, plans canceled. And just like that, avoid a losing trade. All right, for our last example, let's talk about something that is absolutely crucial. We're going to use momentum to confirm when a trend might actually be changing for real. This is one of the most common traps in trading. For a break of a key level to be legit, you need to see the candle body close past it. That's confirmation. It shows commitment. But if only the wick pokes through, like you see on the right, well, my friend, that is not a break. That's a rejection. The market tried to go higher and got slammed back down. And often, that signals the exact opposite of a breakout. It suggests a reversal is coming. So as you can see, reading momentum isn't just another indicator you slap on your chart. It's more fundamental than that. It's about learning to understand the language the market is speaking to you, candle by candle, bar by bar. Every single chart is a story unfolding in real time. It's a story of a battle, of control, of strength, and of weakness. And now you have the tools to read it. So the question is, when you look at the market tomorrow, what story is it going to be telling you?